So today I'm going to race a bus. And you might think running, but no, not racing a bus running, racing a bus swimming. Yeah, so this is a weird one, but I'm excited because it's a swimming challenge, and I haven't done a swimming challenge in ages. I was super into swimming before COVID, and then everything happened, and yeah, couldn't swim. But basically, the idea is there is a bus called the Puffin Shuttle, which basically goes along the coast of Pembrokeshire and goes from Marlows to St David's and back, and it basically just goes across all the beaches pretty much. My mate Kev basically came up with this idea of beat the bus, and the idea is that we get on the bus at Broadhaven, and then the bus takes us north to Newgale. We jump off the bus, jump in the sea and swim back to Broadhaven before the bus gets back there. But the bus doesn't just go straight from Newgale back to Broadhaven. No, the bus carries on all the way up to St David's, which is the top of its route, and then back past Newgale to Broadhaven. We will get on the bus at Broadhaven at 10 to 3. It's about 20 minutes to get to Newgale, so we'll get off at 10 past 3. We then leg it down the beach as fast as we can, get in the sea and swim as quick as we can back to Broadhaven. The bus then carries on all the way to St David's, all the way back past Newgale and back to Broadhaven, and it will get back to Broadhaven at 5:30. So we've got 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it's about 8 kilometres, which is about 5 miles. We've kind of tried to stack things in our favour a little bit, so we've got a favourable tide for the first hour, then we're going to have slack tide, and then we're going to have the tide against us for the last 20 minutes, or if it takes us longer, however long we take. But yeah, so we've got a pretty favourable tide, which is good. We've got a couple of people out on kayaks, so me and Kev are doing it, and then there is another guy who's going to join us halfway through, because there's a couple of little bays between Newgale and Broadhaven, so he's going to go to one of those and swim out and meet us from there. Yeah, and we've got some kayakers who are going to help film and take our drink and our nutrition. So I've got Jack and Dean with me, who are from the support crew from the 100 Mile Drum Kit Tow. So a massive thank you to both of them, because they're absolute legends for helping out. And yeah, we're just going to have fun. It's a super nice day. Yeah, and that's the idea. So we have to beat the bus. We're getting it on.
Get him, he's massive.
No arms, Bob. Look, Ma, no arms. Oh. Yeah.
Happy days.
Bobby T out the water in just under 2 hours? No. Come on, Chris.
2. That's not too bad. I reckon it's definitely 10 minutes before we got in. So if it's by timetable, beat it by 5 minutes, 30 seconds. That's close. That's close. We'll have to do it when the bus is on time. That'd be much better.
Yeah, do you want to explain what... You've probably already explained what's happened.
Yeah, no, I haven't actually explained what happened. So the bus to take us there was 35 minutes late. But the bus coming back wasn't late. So, yeah, helpful. But I'll explain it all when I get home. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was fun. So, beat the bus. We did not. Yeah, we 100% lost. So, a few things happened, which kind of shifted the odds a bit, shall we say. So, the bus was like 32 minutes late to pick us up from Broadhaven. So, it was meant to get there at 10 to 3, and it didn't get there until about 22 minutes past. So, it was very, very late, which really didn't help. But then the bus goes all the way to St David's, and when it gets to St David's, it's meant to have a stop. So it doesn't just immediately turn around and come back, it has a break. But it did not take the break. So when it picked us up, it was 32 minutes late. When it dropped us off, we were 35 minutes behind when we should have been dropped off. We should have been dropped off at 10 past 3, but we weren't dropped off until about 1:45, 10 to 4, so very late. It was about 35 to 40 minutes late, and then when it got back to Broadhaven, it was only 9 minutes late. So it didn't take its stop at St David's. It just turned straight around and went. So it made up a lot of time, which unfortunately we couldn't make up. We couldn't do it quick enough, which is a shame. So I started my watch when I got in the water and finished it at the bus stop, and did it in 2 hours, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. And I reckon it took us probably about 7 or 8 minutes to get in the water, which means that if the time cutoff was 2 hours 20, I was just under that. So I would have been about 2 hours 16 minutes. So yeah, it would have been super close, and Kev's swim was 2 hours 7 minutes, so he would have also been it, because he would have been 3 minutes behind me, so he would have been 2 hours 19 minutes, so he would have beaten him by a minute. So it was super close. So it's obviously the middle of summer at the moment, so there's lots of tourist bouts, so the bus is really slow, the roads are clogged up all the time, so it was like getting past people was a nightmare on the roads. So that is a little bit of kind of like what happened. So it was, yeah, all kind of thrown out, but we definitely lost. So I think it'd be really interesting to do it again out of the summer. So like wait until like the end of September or something, when all the tourists have sort of gone back and everything's going ahead again, and the roads will be less busy, so the bus will be on time both ways. So we should get a better representative of how it's going to do. But we just need to make sure we line up the tides again. But yeah, I mean, overall, it was fun. It was great fun. There was some wicked jellyfish, and yeah, it was just massive. The first jellyfish I saw was probably about like that big. This huge like barrel jellyfish, like nearly a metre across, and it was probably like that far under my face. So I was like, "Whoa, hello, you're pretty big." That was cool. I accidentally punched a jellyfish. That was wild. And yeah, just saw loads of them. It was cool. Yeah, just really good fun. Nice long swim. Got a fair bit of like chafing around the neck, and a weird like rash here from the wetsuit. But yeah, I just think that's because I haven't used a wetsuit a lot recently, because I used to do loads of swimming. But yeah, there we go. So we are losers, but I think we'll probably go back for another go, and hopefully on more even terms, shall we say. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Really happy with that. Just loved that swim. It was an exciting thing to do. Catching the bus in the wetsuit was a right laugh. But yeah, need to do it again when the bus timetable is like lining up properly and see how we do. So stay tuned for part 2. Oh yeah, I meant to say all the like remember to like, comment and subscribe. You can also hit the bell and be notified when I upload for like silly challenges and things like that. I've got 2 ultra marathons coming up this weekend and next weekend, so I'm going to do like a race review on those, and then I've got another one 2 weeks after that, and then I've got London Marathon, and I've got another idea which I can't tell you about yet, which is a shame, but yeah, loads of ideas, so it's really cool. So yeah, follow along for all the silly things I want to do, and if you've got any challenge ideas, drop them in the comments because I will probably do them. And yeah, also if you want to like any video ideas that you think I should do, just let me know and I will most likely do them. So yeah, wicked, cool. I will see you in the next one.